and welcome to the first episode of the Big C's Show. I am your host, Big C's. It's definitely awesome to finally get this kick-started. We're finally here. This is going to be my first little video show of introducing myself. I'm Big C's, or also known as Caesar. Um, they used to call me Big C's in high school, so it's definitely my one of my nicknames growing up and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoy my show. We're gonna definitely have a lot of awesome special guests on here too. I've always been known to be a great public speaker. I've done it several times throughout my life growing up. Being in high school, I've done it being a football coach as well. That's just helped me be good in front of the people. And, it's something that I've always wanted to do. In college, I've also had an opportunity to start my own radio show with one of my good friends, Chris Euchre, who tragically passed away a few years ago. Um, and he was a really good friend of mine, and I miss him a lot. He was a big, huge sports fanatic like I was. He loved his Miami Dolphins, the Miami Heat. Um, as you all know, all my friends, all you guys who know me personally know I'm a big Cowboy fan, as you guys can see back there. My goddaughter Shaylee actually drew me that picture. I grew up a Cowboy fan since 1993, 90, basically around 92, 93. Growing up, my dad was a big Cowboy fan. He used to watch the football games all the time, and I used to sit down. I used to always watch the games with him in the living room, and he got me into watching sports. And football was my first love, and I've always wanted to start my own podcast, but I didn't really know how to. Well, I did know how to, but I just didn't know when. And the last couple of years have been really tough on me. It's been really hard. For those of you who don't know, my new followers, so don't forget to like and subscribe, please. This is going to be an awesome journey. I welcome you guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I know it's going to get repetitive, but this is going to help me grow my audience and help me bring you guys along on the journey. Um, Going back to loving sports, my love for sports, football was my first love. And the Dallas Cowboys have always been the team that I followed because of my dad. And I think he's a good reason why I love sports and why I am the person I am today. I got great opportunity when I was about 7, or maybe 9 years old, around there, 7, 9 years old, 7, 8, 9 years old. Can't really remember when, but Troy Aikman was one of my favorite players. Troy Aikman and Deion Sanders. Um, as you can see, I have that picture right there of me wearing a Troy Aikman jersey. He was a big inspiration to me, and I looked up to him. And I wrote a letter to a couple of players. I believe Deion Sanders was one of them, Emmett Smith, and Troy Aikman. And he was the only player to send me a whole bunch of autograph stuff. So since that moment, I stayed loyal to the team and became a follower. And it's been some very uh hard years the last couple of years, especially with the way we've been playing. But and nonetheless, I'm also a big hockey fan. I go to a lot of the games. So on this podcast, I'm gonna try to bring you guys into my life, into my experience. So when I go to games, I'm gonna try to see if we can capture my experience during the game with my best friend Kelly, Shauna, and Cameron. They've been such a big support of mine. Um, Going to the games with them is always fun, and bringing my goddaughter Shaylee too. She's grown so big, and she loves sports. Uh, Even though she's a Packer fan, I forgive her, but that's because of her dad, Alan, my brother. Um, no hard feelings there. But she loves sports, and basically, what this channel is, I want to make this channel fun and not just about talk about my favorite sports teams, but I want to be able to bring guests and talk about how sports have changed their life. How has sports gotten them to forget all the negative um, behind their illness, behind their whatever's going on and behind their life or what's going on around them. For me, sports has been such a big part of my life, and it's helped me be the person I am. I Throughout my life, for those of you that don't know, I was born with osteogenesis imperfecta. It's a brittle bone disease that makes my bones fracture very easily. I've had about over 250 fractures. If I sneeze really hard and I move the wrong way, I'm susceptible to fracturing a rib or hurting my back. So throughout my life, I've been dealt with so much adversity, so many obstacles. And the one thing that's always helped me get through all that is watching sports, watching my sports teams. Because during those 3 hours, 2.5 hours, 4 hours, I really don't think about the pain that I'm going through. And a great example last year was, wow, I hope I don't get emotional here, winning the Stanley Cup. The Florida Panthers winning the Stanley Cup, hosting that in the air after so many years of watching the team since, I believe, since 93, 94. I started somewhat following them, mostly in 96, 95, 96, when they started going to the John Van Beesbrook. And, I remember him coming to my school, elementary school, and I just became a big follower of his. And, you know, I watched him here and there a few years ago, believe 2014, 2015. Ended up starting becoming season ticket holder because the arena was so close. And me and my good friend Heimel, we ended up being season ticket holders for that year. And then, with my friend Shauna, my little brother Sean, who ended up passing away a couple of years ago. It's just a whole community. When we go to those games, we have so much fun. I'm so passionate about the sport. I'm so passionate about the team. And I met so many great people online, especially on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. We have our own community, sports community, where we're able to talk about the games. My good friend, you know, um, what you call him? Wow, he's gonna kill me. Kirby, my good friend Kirby Loophole. He's been so awesome. He and I have had so much um stuff going on in our past too. We can relate, and he's helped me get through to the good times, and working with him on his podcast, which you guys need to check out. It's you know, make sure you follow them too. The Cats and Rats podcast. They do a great job of just, you know, giving information to the community, just talking about the team, talking about our runs. Every game we have our own spaces on X, and it's a great place to engage and not worry what other people think of, not or what other people have to say about what you think. So it's a really great, safe community, and that has helped me come to, I guess, forget all the other stuff that's going around in my life. So, and I really, really love that. Um, and Kirby's been a great friend. And also Cody and Nick too, who are part of the show there, and in the Cats and Rats community there, the Panthers community. They've been really awesome welcoming me in and stuff like that. So you'll be able to see me on those shows as well. So, like I was saying, this is more of a sports show that I want to get to, that I want to do for myself. I want to talk about sports, but not just sports, but what I want to be able to bring in some special guests, some people, and that way we get to know them. And I want to be able to see why has sports been a big part of your life? What has what has sports done for you? For me, I know it's done a lot, and I don't know what I would do without them. But it's definitely given me a motivation to finally start this journey, and I hope you guys come with me. And please comment, subscribe, ask me any questions about me. Um, Maybe we'll get a video on here to tell a little bit about my life, my journey, what has happened in the last couple of years. We'll kind of get to that. But I just wanted to throw this video out there as a little starter, a little clip of what we're going to be doing on this show. So, without further ado, I want to say thank you guys. I really appreciate everything. And I hope you guys like this, and I hope you guys end up coming with me on this journey. And like I said, it's gonna be really, really fun, and I'm excited, and I hope you guys are too. In saying so, thanks guys for all your support. Please don't forget to like, subscribe. You can find me on X, on Instagram, on Facebook. I'll put all my credentials down in the description below. So, can't wait. Let's get this show started. See ya.